Hi Sagittarius, welcome to Carol's Universe. Sorry that the screen is a little bit wobbly. It always starts a bit wobbly when I start readings. It's just that it's just the way it is. It's on one of those mount things. Anyway, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings. Tarot readings from the heart. This is your month ahead, April 2019 reading. You've got a week ahead reading on the site as well. Don't forget that. 18th to the 24th of April. I'll be doing week ahead readings from now on. So if you want to see the general energies around your week, make sure you check that out from the channel. But I'll also always do monthly. So I'm going to do, for the time being, I'm only sticking to, as I have been doing for a while anyway, 1 month ahead reading I'm sticking to at the moment, okay? And that incorporates your general month ahead reading and your love. Now if you just want to have a look at your love reading, that's fine. It is time stamped below, Sagittarius, in the comments from me when your love reading starts, okay? So all you need to do is simply go through, look at comments, and you'll find a comment from me. Click on that link for the timestamp and it will take you straight through to the love area. If you just want to view your general, just view your general. If you want to view both, okay? And that's that really on that, okay? For your reading, my darlings, we have, and oh, if you want to order a private reading with me, because you know I just love doing the privates, you can go to my website. There should be an eye above, and you can click on the eye icon, and you can go. It will take you straight through to my website, and you can order a reading there. So for your reading, guys, we are using, to start with, for your general reading, we're using the After Tarot. In love with this deck, stunning. Shows what happens 1 minute after your original Rider-Waite card happens, okay? And we use this just to shuffle and see what the general energies are for the month, all right? And what the general energy is you need to be focusing on, you know, the energies coming in for the month. We then use my favourite deck of all, the Everyday Enchantment Tarot. Stunning deck. I just love this deck. I'm so happy that I've got it. It's really phenomenal. And that is to flesh out the story, looking at the past, present and future. We've also got the Bonfire Tarot. I use this as clarifiers for the general reading, but this is also used for your love reading as well, all right, with the Bonfire Tarot. And I use the Celtic Lenormand to clarify the love reading, all right? So, if I need to use it. So, without further ado, let's have a look and let's ask the universe, Spirit, what is the general energy for... what is the general energy around Sagittarius for April 2019? What is the general energy for Sagittarius in April 2019? Show me. Okay, so, oh wow, Ace of Cups. So this is, somebody's literally showing, they've got their heart on their hands. So somebody's wearing their heart on their sleeve. And it is love. Okay, Ace of Cups is new love, new relationships. It's developing a new relationship for some of you guys. Sometimes, though, the Ace of Cups is all about abundance and an overflow. So sometimes this can be an overflow of tears, or an overflow of emotion can be the Ace of Cups energy. But this could be a new relationship, where there's the overflow of something. I look, the way that this is looking, which is why I use different decks, because every single deck I've got tells a different story, which I really like. This could also be somebody who's wearing their heart on the sleeve. You know, in April, it could be you, it could be somebody else is expressing their emotion, because the heart is being held out. So this person might be literally wearing their heart on their sleeve. They're expressing, they're showing you their love, or they're showing you their feelings. Let's have a look at what's going on in the past of this situation, okay? And by the way, in this reading, I'll be honing down on the cards. I found a way, I think, to get my iPad to hone down so you can see an eye view of the cards, okay? Universe Spirit, show me the past of this situation. So for Sagittarius, we do have this Ace of Cups energy showing here. New love, or this is somebody who's wearing their heart on their sleeves. They're expressing how they feel about you, Sagittarius. And in the past of this situation, we had an ending. So you guys had an ending of a relationship with the death energy, okay? Because death generally, in terms of love readings, tends to mean endings when it comes to love. And this one just flipped out together. Okay, so I think that was in the upright. I can never tell. I'm going to flip again. Sorry, 10 of Cups, make a note of that. But when it flips out this way, I don't know which way it wants me to take it. So we've got an ending in terms of a relationship here with that death energy, Sagittarius, okay? And, you know, ending with a King of Wands. So this might have been, it's amazing how many times this card shows up, and it shows up in different decks. This could have been a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or this was a really charismatic, good-looking, motivated, very active male or female individual. I feel that you had an ending with somebody who you were very much in love with, somebody who was very active, somebody who was very ambitious in life, somebody who was probably ran their own business, or they had a really full-on career, with that King of Wands energy showing there, Sagittarius. And I feel that, you know, you guys have, ever since this happened, you just focused on you with the Nine of Coins. You just focused on valuing you, getting back to who you are with the Nine of Coins energy, loving yourself a little bit more with that Nine of Coins. You focused on pampering yourself, for some of you guys, with the Nine of Coins energy, maybe spending time with your friends, going to spa sessions, going to the gym with the Nine of Coins energy, just really, you know, feeding your soul, feeding yourself, feeding your mind. You can see she's reading a book, she's drinking a cup of probably herbal tea, she's got fruit. She's just really taking time out for herself. So I feel that Sagittarius, and the King of Wands I'm not going to read as you. I think this is the person he ended with. A very dynamic individual, I think that something ended with here, Sagittarius. And I feel that for some of you guys, it was a really, really difficult thing to happen. Okay, really, really difficult. I just need to move something here. Just bear with me one moment. It's just that when I hone down the cards on the desk, there we go. The sheet needs to be down like that. Okay, there we go. All right. So yeah, ending with a very dynamic individual, and you guys have really been focused on just, you know, loving yourselves, spending time by yourselves, and just kind of getting to know who you are again, because that's what the Nine of Coins is. The Nine of Coins is where, sorry about the shaking screen, the Nine of Coins is where we value ourselves, we love ourselves, we, you know, we take care of ourselves, and you really have been just focusing on taking care of yourself. Now going into now and April 2019, Sagittarius, you know, your thought patterns, Sagittarius, going into the new month will be on Six of Wands. So you guys feeling good, feeling like you've accomplished something here, because the Six of Wands is all about accomplishment. Six of Wands is all about victory after some form of a difficulty, an obstacle. Five of Wands is the card that talks about inner turmoil and conflict, but the Six of Wands shows victory. It shows that you've overcome it. It shows that you've won the war. So because I feel that with this Nine of Coins, you guys are kind of like, you know what? It ended with this person and I'm upset about it, but I need to really focus on me and make so. I feel that when this thing ended with this person, Sagittarius, I feel that you immediately, you kind of, I think you were upset for a bit, as anybody would be, but I feel that almost you immediately went to that space where, right, okay, it's ended, I'm upset, but you know what? I've just got to get back to me. I just got to do my own thing. I've just got to kind of like look after myself, get to the gym. I might get a new hairstyle. I might buy some new makeup, some new perfume. If you're female or male, new aftershave if you're a male. I'm going to buy a few new things. I'm going to start eating right. I'm going to start, you know, reading and kind of stretching my mind a little bit. I'm going to do everything to improve myself, because that's what it's saying to me in that Nine of Coins. You guys really focused on really improving yourself afterwards. You didn't kind of go to the place where it was like, oh, God. You cut like the Nine of Swords, but it was like, oh. Nine of Coins is like, you know what, I'm upset, but you know, fuck it. I'm going to get back to it. I'm going to start feeling real good about myself and looking good. And you guys, you know, your mental capacity for success is great, because you're kind of like, you know, mentally, you're like, yeah, I'm feeling good. Six of Wands. I'm winning the war. I'm winning the battle. I'm accomplishing a lot of stuff here concerning this situation, okay? Four of Wands energy. Feeling good, family, friendships, spending time with family. So some of you guys with the Six of Wands, your focus is on feeling better, getting well again, overcoming the hurdle, because you're jumping hurdles. So it's overcoming this hurdle, and you are. It's all about winning. Your focus is on winning the fight, accomplishing finally that happiness that you're looking for with the Four of Wands. Your focus for the month will be on, from now going into April, spending time with your family and your friends with the Four of Wands energy showing here, okay? Getting happy about your life again with that Four of Wands energy, Sagittarius, after this terrible thing happened for some of you guys. And there you go. Ten of Cups, just spending time with family, you know, and friends, and within the community. Four of Wands is also a card about kind of socializing, and the Ten of Cups is the community. So some of you guys feeling up that, you know, I feel really good about myself with the Six of Wands, and I'm even thinking about getting out there into the community again and networking with friends and just spending time with family and feeling happy. It's really nice. Excellent. You can see the trajectory of the reading, that you've really built yourself up, Saggies. Going forward then into April, Sagittarius, the energies around you, around this situation going forward, the energies are though, what the fuck is this? Hopefully there's a better card afterwards. The Eight of Swords talks about mental blockages is the Eight of Swords. I don't want to focus on that too much because the reading's too damn good. And I don't see you anywhere in here where you're like this. Let's have a look what shows up with the Eight of Swords. Okay. Queen of Wands. I feel that you're free of this because she's a freedom card. So I feel that you guys going forward, you're going to be free off, and look at her. Look at the differences between the cards. And that is you on the card, Sagittarius, Queen of Wands. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. See all of that pain there with the Eight of Swords and all of the kind of anguish. I see you guys with the... and anyway, in a way, the Queen of Wands is... Can you see what she's doing? She's directing. She's directing energy because Wands are about energy. So you see this Eight of Swords where you could have had all of those. And there will be times when you do the Eight of Swords and you think, fuck, I really miss that person, you know. You know, I spent a day not being able to forget them or not being able to stop thinking about them. That'll be your Eight of Swords. But you see, with that energy, Sagittarius, you're taking this card here and you're directing its energy outward because she's directing the energy outward. So you're directing the energy of the Eight of Swords out into the hemisphere. You're not willing to put up with it. And I just, this reading is really glorious. It's a really, really nice reading. All right. And it's a love reading. We've got a love reading coming up next. So sorry, but it appears to be that way. We'll have a look if new love is coming in maybe. And let's have a look at what the next card is. So I feel that you're directing your energy away from that with the Queen of Wands outside of the Eight of Swords energy. And you're welcoming in because you've got this Queen of Wands who is now holding out her wand. So the wand is really creating. You're creating new opportunities for yourself. Or you're attracting in a new lover because fools show us new lovers or new opportunities. And this is attracting. Remember, the wand is bending something to your will. So you're like Pazan. And out of thin air comes this. So this is either attracting in a new opportunity for love or attracting in a new lover for some of you guys potentially. But it's because you are kind of directing the energy out of the Eight of Swords. You're not willing, you're not kind of consuming it and allowing it to eat away at you, which is what an Eight of Swords can do. Cards like the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Swords and even the Ten of Swords, they're cards that talk about very much internalized pain, all right? You're not internalizing anything. You're just kind of directing it all away from you, which is lovely. We're going to just put down an eye view on this. Right, so you can see your cards here. Isn't that a lovely picture? That's what I love about the new iPad. You can just do all sorts of things with it. The focus for the month needs to be on the Ace of Cups, guys. All right, this is where it is. So this is all about new beginnings, okay? For some of you guys, it will be new love because you've got this energy in the outcome area that you're directing. All this kind of bunged up, blocked mental energy, you're just directing it out with the Queen of Wands. And what you're doing when you're directing it out, you are kind of, with the full energy, allowing yourself to attract in new love and new opportunities. I'm not saying 100% new love is going to come in, but you're certainly allowing yourself, because you're unblocking this by directing yourself away from the Eight of Swords, you are allowing now with the wand pointing in front of the Fool, looks like a person, doesn't it? You're allowing yourself to kind of entertain and to kind of bring into your energy, into your environment, new love. Okay, there's new love. So for some of you guys, you are bringing in a new lover with the Fool or a new opportunity for love. Okay, which is why I feel the Ace of Cups, actually, the energy for the month is all about healing with the Ace of Cups. New love, potentially, yes, but also more than anything, it's about healing. Because in the past, yes, there was an ending with an individual here. All right, but also, what I can say about this, if you look at the King of Wands, he looks blind. Can you see? This guy looks blind. But it's almost like with the Death card, there was a transformation. It's almost, I was once blind, but now I see. So yes, ending with an individual, but it's almost like some of you guys were once blind, but now you see. And what you now see is that you need to put work into you. Nine of Coins energy. You need to start loving yourself more, valuing yourself more with this Nine of Coins, spending more time doing the things that make you feel good rather than other people, okay? And I feel that right now, your focus going in right now into April will be on overcoming the hurdles, which this person is. She's had to jump all of these hurdles to get to where she is. So this is overcoming the hurdles, okay? In which the mental focus will be on friendships, family gatherings, socialising. With the Three of Cups energy, it's socialising out in the community. Because Ten of Cups isn't just family, it's a community of people. It's a network of people. Getting yourself out there, just being around the people that you love and the people that support you. Your family members, your friends, your work colleagues that you love, that type of thing. Going forward in April, the general reading is saying for some of you guys, Sagittarius, that yeah, there have been times when you've been feeling like this, really frustrated, really angry, really anxious, really upset with the Eight of Swords. However, you're directing with the Queen of Wands energy, you're directing that energy away from yourself as you start to attract in new opportunities and new love. It's an absolutely superb reading. I'm seeing healing here for the month. Possibly new romance. We're going to see what the love reading is going to say. And let's just have a quick look. So, Universe Spirit, just show me the general energies around love in... okay, so the general energies around love, the Hanged Man. Okay, so the Hanged Man is all about waiting, which is funny because I feel that we've done... This is like the second love reading. And the Hanged Man, when it comes to love, is waiting. All right, this is somebody who's being held in suspense or waiting for something to happen with the Hanged Man. Hanged Man can also be where you're seeing something completely differently or from a completely different angle. So that can be the energy as well with the Hanged Man energy. The Hanged Man can also be where you're needing to sacrifice something or where you take a step back to review something as well. What happened in the past of this situation? What's happened in the past of this situation for Sagittarius? And remember, if the reading ends up differently to the first one, it just refers to a different demographic or a different type of person, okay? So don't stress it. What happened in the past of this situation for Sagittarius? What happened in the past of this situation? All right, so we've got a Chariot here showing up, okay? So the Chariot is movement forward. With the Chariot, it can be a Cancerian as well. So it says in the past there was the Chariot. Movement forward is the Chariot energy. And Knight of Coins. I feel that movement might have been very slow because some of you guys might have been looking to move forward with a Virgo individual. But movement with the Chariot in terms of relationships, success and victory in terms of relationships might have been very, very slow. Remember, the Knight of Coins is terribly, terribly cautious. Takes his time no end to get to know people, that type of thing. So I feel that movement in a relationship was extraordinarily slow with that Knight of Coins energy showing there. And I feel that things were slow to get started with the Ace of Wands. So even though I feel there was movement in a relationship, I feel that it was really slow with the Knight of Coins energy. And things were just really slow to get started in a relationship. I mean, really kind of to get started within a relationship with that Ace of Wands energy showing there. Now, in terms of what you're thinking and the viewpoint that you have for some of you guys going in from now into April, the focus is going to be on the Six of Coins. So you guys are thinking about kind of having a relationship that's balanced with the Six of Coins energy, because that's what the Six of Coins is. It's all about having a balanced, harmonious relationship where it's give and take, where two people are playing their equal parts in a relationship. And the Empress energy shows up here. So this is all about having a balanced, loving, nurturing relationship. The viewpoint for you guys, your focus is on having a very balanced, loving and balanced with the Six of Coins, loving and nurturing relationship with the Empress energy showing here, Sagittarius. However, I feel that some of you guys are a little bit of a crossroads with that Two of Wands energy showing there. Okay, going into April, what we've got in terms of love for some of you Saggies going into the April month is the Four of Coins. Okay, so some of you guys are kind of with this Four of Coins energy. I feel that I don't think that you're holding on to the past. I just feel that you're refusing something here with the Four of Coins. I feel that you've gone into self-protection mode with that Four of Coins energy. Because I feel that here, even though your mind is very focused on having a very balanced, supportive, loving and nurturing partner relationship, you're at a little bit of a mental crossroads here with this Two of Wands because it's in your mental area. And that's why it might be that what goes further into April is some of you guys are just really kind of protecting yourself with that Four of Coins energy, probably from new love or getting involved. You've got the Ace of Cups showing up here. You might be protecting yourself from new love, new relationships with the Ace of Cups energy, which is interesting showing here. Okay, Five of Coins shows up. The Five of Coins means isolating oneself or somebody isolating you. But I feel going forward, this is about isolating yourself from new love. It shows up slightly differently than the first reading where you were attracting in new love. And it might be for some of you guys, the reason why it shows up differently is, the story is kind of the same, but the outcome is kind of different, okay? So the focus is on, I don't think that this is anybody who's being held in suspense because I think you've accepted something. Also, Hanged Man is acceptance, it's surrendering. So the focus is on just surrendering to the reality of the situation with the Hangman energy. The Hangman is all about some of you guys taking a step back just to review something here with the Hangman. Not trying to move or manipulate a situation in any which way, because in the past, movement in terms of relationship, probably very, very slow. Somebody, this Knight of Coins, could have been a Virgo or just somebody who was overly cautious, probably very slow to try and start something here. And I feel that right now, you guys, your focus going into, your mental focus going into April will be, well, I want a relationship that is give and take with somebody who is really, really nurturing and loving. All right, somebody who's going to love me, who's going to care for me, but also with the Empress, someone who there's going to be a mutual attraction to, and we're both working hard to nurture the relationship. However, it might be mentally you feel, shit, I'm at a little bit of a crossroads here. I want to see what that crossroads is, okay, with the Two of Wands energy, okay. Some of you guys, it might also be that what you're thinking of is playing the field. If you're a man, it might be with two women. The Two of Wands can be two people, two paths, two options, and this is women. So, or two lovers. So some of you guys might be thinking, well, maybe I should just play the field. You know, just keep my options open, Two of Wands energy. Or just mess around maybe with a couple of people, for example, showing here as well. Especially if going forward, you're kind of putting up your guard here against new relationships. With the Five of Coins, isolating yourself from getting too involved or too comfortable. Remember, this Five of Coins, the girl has chosen to sit outside a warm house and there's snow outside. She's obviously chosen probably to isolate herself from getting too comfortable. So some of you guys don't want to get too comfortable with relationships. All right, which is why you're kind of putting up a guard here. You're putting up your defenses. You're kind of protecting yourself from falling in love, perhaps with the Ace of Coins, and choosing not to get too comfortable, especially if you're messing around with a couple of people showing here as well, because you might be doing that with a couple of people. Universe Spirit, what is this Two of Wands about? What is this Two of Wands about in 1 to 2 cards? Ship is all about travel and movement forward with the ship energy. Okay. Movement forward, perhaps something with the Rider energy about new relationships. Rider is something new. It's like the Fool card, to be perfectly honest with you. So moving forward, new lover, for example. It might be you're at a bit of a crossroads in terms of moving forward with a new lover. It doesn't have to be somebody who's literally there. It might be you thinking to yourself, you know what? I would really like a balanced relationship, a supportive, a generous, a kind. Some of you guys are focused on having a really generous, nurturing individual. But you're at a crossroads here in terms of kind of moving forward, maybe too quickly. Because the Rider moves quickly and this is moving forward too quickly. Especially as with the Chariot, some of you guys have experienced with that Chariot is that movement's been slow with someone else. And someone was slow to act. Ace of Wands is to act. Ace of Wands is to begin. So movement was slow, somebody was slow to act or to begin something with you. So some of you guys, the focus probably is, mentally I would love to have someone who was kind and generous and nurturing and loving, but I'm a little bit of a crossroads here because I don't want to move too quickly with anything, just, judging by the fact that maybe I've come out of a relationship here with somebody else who I was really upset with and who hurt me and who let me down. I do feel that some of you guys are going to be very selective going forward in April. I feel that some of you guys will probably put your defenses up a little bit here against new love. It's not that you don't want it, you're just being careful. And it's not that some of you guys have probably got new love coming in, potentially. But with the Five of Coins, what I'm getting from this energy here, Sagittarius, is you don't want to get too comfortable because she's out in the cold. There's a perfectly comfortable house there. The door is open. She can go in. But she chooses to sit out on the cold, snowy steps. So this is someone who doesn't want to get comfortable. It's comfortable inside, but she's sitting outside. So in other words, she doesn't want to get too comfortable. Some of you guys, you probably have got, because you're at a bit of a crossroads moving forward with a new lover or moving forward quickly, too quickly. Timing is quick with the Rider. So you don't want to move too quickly with somebody else because you've just probably come out of something with someone here. Okay? But I do feel, Sagittarius, that by the end of the month for some of you guys, putting up your defenses a little bit here. This is almost like, do you know, for example, if you live in an area and it's got like a dam, and if you remove all of that cushioning from the dam, all the water comes through. So you're trying to stem some form of emotion here. You're trying to stem a flow here. Okay, by not getting too comfortable. It's almost like some of you guys don't want to kind of open up to someone too quickly, I feel, with this Four of Coins. Because this is like, if you think about bags that are stemming You know, it's almost like the Ace of Cups is all about a leak, right? But the Four of Coins, well, it's almost like the padding on the leak. So some of you guys, if you remove the padding, everything's going to gush everywhere. Some of you guys don't want to. I feel that some of you guys have somebody coming in, but you're not going to want to open up too much. If you don't have anybody coming in, then it's simply, I don't want to get too comfortable with anyone here. I don't mind kind of dating or seeing people or getting to know, but I get the impression some of you guys don't want to get too comfortable with somebody here going forward in April. And that's why the focus for the month is all about just taking a step back with the Hanged Man to review whoever it is that comes in. All right, I just feel that some of you guys won't want to. You've got options, I feel, but I just feel that you won't want to get too comfortable, not just yet. All right, then, that is your love reading and your general reading. I'd like to say thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe, Sagittarius, and have a great weekend. If you'd like to order a reading with me, just click on the eye icon at the top and go straight through to my website. Take care. Bye-bye.